Okay, transform using the rule. So what I'm seeing here is the y state is exactly the same. It was, you can see it's fixed. When I think of the word fixed, it's reflection. Reflection over the y state fixed over the y. Reflection over your y. On that note, the y-axis is this one here. If you have an A going over the y-axis, it's going to be like this. Okay? This is the original one here, so and I need to have it where it's going to be like that. Okay, so J prime should be here, H prime here, oh my bad, H prime here, and then K prime here. Ooh, I think it's that one. A is the answer. Yep, A is the answer. Sorry guys, got a little sickness going. Okay, so the perimeter of the triangle is 17x units. So don't forget, perimeter means to add them all up, all right? Okay, so it's saying it's that. So the perimeter, when you add them all up, is 17x. So, okay, I see where they get that. Dimension of the triangle are given units. So, which figure do you find? Okay, so it's saying the perimeter of the triangle is equal to this over here, right? So the perimeter in this situation here, 17x is equal to the perimeter here. So let's just add them all up and go with what? 7x plus 15 plus 15. We can do it in the brain. 17x equals 7x plus 30. I think this is it. Okay, not that one, not that one, not that one. Yeah, definitely. So this right here, basically, once you see this, guys, you want to use a tool. On your computer can do it with a text secure. Draw a line through it. Going through it, kind of representing the point. Half below, half above. This one might be the too low. Let me just see. Okay, I'm gonna go. I still think that's wrongish. I think maybe there. Okay, something like that. So let's see what's going to be the question. Okay, we come down here. Okay, so I get it here. Now draw a line through here and roughly here. Around there. And we'll go to 28, which is here. Go to the line that I drew. Come around this way, about 75-ish. So I'll go 75 is my answer for that one. Pretty easy, guys. Pretty quick. Bad thing is the screens are not that friendly, but you can get it done. And here, 1250, 5 bracelets, the amount. So this is a trick too. Make sure you know that this is going to be your Y, this will be your X. X is always the thing that's first, and then the Y is the thing here. Like how many, you find out how many you want to buy, and then you can get the price, basically. Remember, slope is always going to be changing Y over changing X. Changing Y would be what, 450 over 5. So on the calculator, you can do 1250 over, let me see, 1250. So went ahead and calculated it. Put the 12.5 over 5, it gave me 2.5. That's 2.5 over 1. So if you're 1, 2.5, or let's just go back and read the answer in the questions. So at 1 should be at 2.5. 1 bracelet should be at 2.5. Let me look at that. 1 at 1, 2.5. That looks about right. 1, oh, yeah, 1, 2.5. So the answer for that one is C. Trying to go fast here, guys. Looking at it real quick, I see some keywords I'm getting over here. I see not congruent. So the one that's not congruent is dilation. I should remember that real quick. So dilation, boom, there it is. That's how fast these are, guys. This is ridiculously easy. Again, not congruent, dilation. All the other three are congruent. Reflections congruent, translations congruent, and rotation are congruent. Okay, I see 2 points automatically. I'm thinking, what? Listen to spreadsheets, menu 413. This is actually deceiving right here. You see 2 points automatically, and you should be thinking listen spreadsheets, menu 413. But I'm reading the question as I went here and glance. That's my B, and that's where the line crosses the y-axis. Where's it crossing the y-axis? Right here. So I'm going to say this much. It's a positive number. So these are, now I see what's going on. These are all weird numbers. So it's between a 1 and a 2. So that one's good. That one's too small. A 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2. So shucks. Well, now I get it. Listen spreadsheets, menu 413. Okay, 48. Okay, I believe the numbers are 48. And then the other point is -5, -7. -5, -7. And so it's asking for the y-intercept, so we're going to come out here. And then to go ahead and copy that, we're going to Control C. We're going to add a document. We're going to go to Control Document, sorry. And then Control V. And then we're going to go to Menu 2. And that 2 is going to go to approximate to a fraction because the answers were fractions. And it's 4 1/3. So that one right there is 4/3. 4 1/3, sorry, 4/3. 4/3. And there she is. Good question, actually. My bad. Okay, so there's some stuff going on here. There it is. So -4/7, right? It'll be translated p units to the right. So at whatever it is, we're going to go x plus p. It's p units to the right. And then v units down. So to go down, I'll go v y minus v. And that's it. So look for the x plus, and then y v, x plus, my bad, plus p and minus v, plus p minus v. And I believe that's the answer. Yep. Okay. Okay, without even reading it, guys, I'm seeing some points. That's a point right there. Boom. That's another point right there. All right. On that note, these are slopes. Y equals mx plus b. These are not slopes. I'm sorry. These are slope-intercept form equations. So we're back to the slope-intercept real quick, and then use these 2 points. And I'm going to say which bunch can we use to find y, the total number she paid a month if she drives y miles. Again, this can be in this idea. So I got to remember these numbers. Let me see. 640. H1. And I just start a whole new one. My bad. New document, listen spreadsheets. 640. Dang it. 3502. Right. 3502. And then here it'll be 820 and 3601. 820, 3601. 820, 3601. 820, 3601. And go to menu 413. Right here to B, control this. Enter. So the equation for this is going to be y is equal to 0.55x. Okay, let's see. 0.55x, 3150. Oh, there it is. 0.55x. There she is. That's pretty easy. Definitely thinking of this, 2 points, definitely 2 points. Listen, spreadsheets when you're for 1-3 after so many hours, yada yada. Which statement invests the slope? Oh, that's pretty easy, slope. So you get 2 points. Well, for sure, I know that's right here. Boom. I want to use that coordinate of 0, 0. And then let me get another good coordinate here. Ooh, I think that's a real good coordinate of 5, 12. Okay, so it's just going to come out here. If you want to think about it, you need to write over run. I'll just show you this to be consistent. Use a calculator, right? 0, 0, and 5, 12. 0, 0, 5, 12. 0, 0, and then 5, 12. So this one here, you're going to have 2.4x. Y is equal to 2.4x. So that's per whatever we're talking about. Per whatever we're talking about there. 2.4, and there it is. Boom. See. Pretty easy. All right, this stuff is really easy. Use your brain. Just go through it slow. Understand we have all these little tricks in the calculator, so we need to know how to use the calculator really good. Proportional, guys. Proportional. Just this right here, proportional means it has the origin. It goes through the origin. That means we have y is equal to mx, okay? And plus, I'm going to write here, plus a b that's really a 0. But we don't write plus 0. So it's just basically like this. Y is equal to something x. So it's basically not going to have, what I'm saying is because that's also non-proportional. They want this. Proportional means this, right? Oh, so they want non-proportional. On that note, they want something to go through a letter B, like a 3 or 4 or 5. So on that one real quick, let me just give you some heads up on that one. I don't know why I didn't say this in class. Proportional. And if y is equal to, we'll go with 3x. Okay, non-proportional, which they're looking for here, is we're going to have y equals to 3x plus 4. Y is equal to 3x minus 3. If it has a plus or minus something, that is your non-proportional, which means down, down, down. This is all proportional here. Proportional, 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 because there is no plus or minus stuff. This over here is non-proportional because it has this part right there, so that one's right there. Yeah, which is a non-proportional. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, clockwise. I just saw it real quick. I move this stuff around. It's going to be and rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise on origin. Which statement is true? So this is sneaky. It makes you want to think about writing these, I guess, the rules, but it's not asking about that. Remember, what does rotation mean? Rotation means what? Congruent. So go out here and look for the congruent stuff. That's out. That says not congruent, out, congruent. And don't forget, congruent and also, it also is going to be the word same, and it will be also the word equal. So rotated, translated, and then also reflected. That's it. Now, I hate to say this, but man, like they throw a lot of words in here. Don't freak out. Just go through the keywords. Rotated. Oh, what was I supposed to think of? Those things right there. Think of congruent, same, equal. I'm going to just throw in here for additional notes. The one dilation is the one that's not congruent. All right, make sure you just pick up on that. Let's go through that pretty easy. Review this and try your best, guys. You're pretty smart. You'll do good. Automatically, once you see this right here, you should automatically be drawing a line. Okay? It's something like that. It's something like that. Not the exact one, the best one. Let me just go right here and get an idea. Oh, okay. So basically, one you got to tell you if it's going to be like a positive, negative, or no relation. Anything going up like this is a positive. Anything going down like this, negative. Anything going vertical is U, guys, for undefined. Okay, and then the one going straight, right or left, horizontal is going to be 0. So as this thing increases, it increases. Yes, as this increases, right? This increases. I think that's the correct answer. As this increases, it decreases? No. And that would be going to make this, because as you go to the right, the numbers are going down, so no. Or the graph is going down, so that's not the answer, definitely not. Increases, it remains the same, definitely not. And then last one here, there's no relationship now. Is this one right here is actually, I'm going to just throw some keywords here. It is linear. It's positive. And since the line kind of, the points kind of are really close around the line, we're going to go with a strong positive linear relationship. Okay, so this one right here is not too hard. It's pretty darn easy, actually, if you think about this one. Several ways you can approach this one. This is what I want you to do. So this is per each every. So I teach everybody a set of books for that much, and that's your M. That's going back to 7th grade, guys, already. Come on. So we're going to have an equation in the form of y equals to mx plus b. We already know that y is equal to 17.95x. And also, the b part is the plus or minus thing. And a shipping fee of 22, so plus 22. So I'm going to go and look for these answers right by using the calculator again, so 1795x, and then using Control T. So I'm going to go to new document. I always like to start a new document. I don't like to go to mess around and have too many things going on. 17.95x plus 22. If I remember correctly, 17.95x plus 22. And I'm going to go to graph it. I won't see it because it's just going to be like, how do I say, the graph is going through here. We're going to go into negative 10, 10, 6, or whatever. Now, what I want to do now is I'm going to go to Control T and look at these numbers. They're not matching up. Why not? Well, because if you come over here, these are all starting off at 16. You see that? And if you look at the first number at 16. The y values are all different. So as long as I find the first y value, I'm good. Let's see this. Ready. So I'm going to go down to 16. I'm actually going to go down, pressing down, and 16. At 309 and 20 cents. There she is. Super easy, guys. It was like a joke. Spend the time, okay. They spent the same amount, right? That's the same thing. Man, that's equal. Once you see this stuff, you also, in my opinion, I want to go to say that is the dead giveaway for an end solve. If two things are equal, guess what we're going to have? Something is equal to something else, and then comma, whatever they are. X. About 8 wings for that much and a tip. Second about that many wings on a chip. Okay. So for this one, you can think about this one as each hot wing. Each that many wings. So for the first one, I'll do it in red. He has 8x, because we don't know how much each wing costs, but we do know he went ahead and left $4 tip. On the second one over here, second about 10 wings, and this will be in blue, because we don't know how much each one's costing, and he left $2.80 tip. Such an odd tip number. Both customers pay the same, slash, that's where this comes in right here, the same. For hot wing, how much is hot wing? Yeah, comma X right there. And there she goes. Okay, so we're going to go to calculator. So we're going to go again, menu, 3, 1, and, okay, 8x plus 4. Equals 10 x, I think plus 280. Very weird tip, I remember that. Let me just double check. 10x is 280, comma x, 60 cents each wing. Each wing, okay? One wing. These are the cost of wings, guys. The cost of wings. So 60 cents. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, so you're gonna this one you want to draw a line through it. Remember, you want to go through the middle, not too high, not too low. Let's see what the question is asking. Good. Good, sir. Okay, so this one right here. You already watched it? Okay, hold on. 3 hours each week, 3 hours of practice about here. Go to the line that you drew, go across that way. These are on by what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 13? I'll go 13. So on this one here, just looking through real quick, it's giving me some information. And it's also going to show me that this keyword right here in the middle, skill factor, dilation. Come on, pen. Wake up, pen. Sorry, guys. Hold on fast. Gotta turn it back on. There it is. Okay, so the keyword right here in the middle, dilation. I can't help but see it. I can't help but see scale factor. So that one's going to be 7/3 x and 7/3 y. Let's just put this in real quick. Boom, there it is. Really easy. Okay, this is where they both cross, where they are equal to each other. Where this line 1 and this line 2, where they cross, is going to be the solution. So where do they cross at? The x value. What's the x value? X is 1, 2, 3. No, they cross right here with 0, 0. They cross at 0, 0, so the x value right there is 0. And which of these makes the keyword has to be dilation. Where's the dilation? So it means to multiply. When I come out here and look, when it comes to the Q's, that one has no dash, that one does, so it gets smaller. So then that says bigger, get rid of it. Oh, dilation. Remember the word dilation means not congruent. Dilation. That means what? Not congruent. So when it goes not congruent, look at those words. Oh, I guess similar. Ooh, now I gotta read. It's not congruent for sure. Let's come out here and look at the numbers here. Remember, it's gonna be new over the old. The new one is 3. The old one is 6. So it's 1/2. Boom. Boom. Let's see. Nothing but the angle measure. So that one's out. Ooh. You know what? Sneaky. But I think the PQ are the bigger one. It's half. No, this is wrong. How do you get 48? Very sneaky. Correct answer is D. This one's reversed. This one's half of that one, right? I think I hear reversed it. It's very sneaky. So on this right here, you want to go to find the mean absolute deviation. So the first thing you want to do is it's called mad, sad. And it means to find the mean absolute deviation, you want to go to add. You want to divide. And you subtract. And you add. Oops. And divide. So on this right here, mean absolute deviation, you want to come out here and first off, add them all up. Then you want to go to divide, subtract, add, and then divide again. So first, adding them all up, I believe when I use the calculator, 14.4. Oh, yeah. They want you to do that, check. You want to divide, so you get that, divide by 6, and that gives me 2.4. So now we're going to subtract. So we're going to find the distance between 3 and 2.4. And for all of these, it's going to be 2.4, right? How far each one is. So it's right below it. I'm going to try to use my brain. Hopefully I'm not too far off. How far is 2.4 and 0.3? 6? We're going to go with 3 will be 0.6. 2.4 and 1.6, that'll be 4.8. And that'll be 0.4, 0.1, 3, 4.7, 0.4. Be safe and better. So now I add those up. Go on here and add all these up. see what that gives me now. Point 0.6 plus 0.8, 0.4 plus 0.1 plus 0.7 plus 0.4. And it gives me 3. So now we get 3 and divide that by 6 gives me 0.5. Well, that was a good joke. That was pretty late. And now, next question. So once I'm seeing that while I'm moving this, I'm already thinking of slope. And that's how easy this is. Think of 2 points. Remember, the idea is going to go off of the y equals mx plus b. That starts off in 6th grade-ish. They really teach it to you in 7th. So we're going to come out here and say, well, looking at this equation, that's my m, my slope. And your b, and I'm writing this out so you can review it, is your y-intercept, and that's where it crosses the y-axis. And it's crossing through the 0 right here. So this one's a possible choice, these two are not. Now, sky's the limit. I'll just keep it simple, really simple. We're going to go with the coordinates of 0, 0. And that's why I know it's a point. I like that one right there. Ooh, I don't like that one actually. Because this is 2.5, I don't like to use decimals. And I think that one right there. And that will be 5 and 30. Okay, so again, which function? You know, so one of these down here, which equation of this line here. So basically, let's 530, 0, 0. List in spreadsheets, 530 and 0, 0. And go to 0, 0, and 530. Go in here, go to menu, 413. Y is equal to 6x plus 0. We don't write the plus 0, so that's why I go to 6x. Not a function. So when it comes to function, I'll just real quick idea. Function for a graph. That's when you have a vertical line test. You have a graph or whatever it looks like, and you draw vertical lines, and it crosses it only once. It crosses it once, and it's really 1, 2, 1. This is not a function. Okay, I'm going to draw a simple one. You draw, I guess, like a C. When you draw a vertical line and it crosses it twice, that is not a function. And the graph here is going to be that C part. When you draw a vertical line, this red line, I'll just change to this. This is my test, the blue line. Imagine that's the graph they gave you. You imagine this blue line going up and down and crossing it twice. That is not a function. Okay. So we're looking where it crosses it twice. This is not a function. Let's come down here, come down here, come down here. And D is a good answer for not a function again, because when you draw a vertical line, it crosses it here and here. And I do a better line. I have the tools to make sure use it. Crosses it twice. So because of that, not a function there. Not a function. Okay, let's look at this one. Same. When you see the word same, that's going to be what? End zone, right? You think about the end zone. 9 tickets, we don't know how much each cost, and a discount right here, so we're going to go with 9x, and then minus 120. Why minus? Because the 9x is how much, it's each ticket, how much they have to pay, and they receive a discount, so they're not going to have to pay the 120, so that's why it's a negative, that's why this is a positive. So this number here, they bought 3 tickets, and they received a $30 discount, minus 30, and you end solve that one right there. And that's going to cost per ticket. Each ticket means your M. Big up your slope in this one, right? Your X value. 9x minus 120. calculator, menu, 3, 1, great, menu, 3, 1, 9x minus 120 equals, let me see, put that one, 3x minus 30. 3x minus 30, comma, x, $15 at each one. Each ticket, the x values here. All right, those are $15 each. Let's come back over here and look for the answer, 15. Oh, perfect. So like the one earlier about the vertical line test, the vertical line test was basically showing you where one x had two y values. So we're having an x that goes with two y values slash the x repeats, which is not a function. So for a function, it has no repeating x values. So for a function, x's do not repeat. So look at the x's, x's, x's. These repeat right here, so it's not a function. Look in here, this right here repeats, so it's not a function. That does not repeat, that is a function. Let me double check. So yeah, this one right here does not repeat. I'm sorry, they do repeat, not a function. So my answer is C. Again, functions, x's do not repeat. Man, this is such a joke. Once I'm like changing and looking at this stuff here, and I see dilated, it means it's to multiply. They're saying multiply by 3/2. So it's a bigger than 1, it's an enlargement, so let me just come in here. And this is actually just asking for the rule. My gosh, this is such a joke. So dilated means not congruent, just in case you forgot, but it also means to multiply. Okay, multiply, and they're saying to multiply by what number? I believe it's 3/2 up there. Yes, 3/2. So if I come down here, I should look for which one they multiply by 3/2. Here they're adding 3/2. Here that's 2/3. Anything with 2/3 is just wrong, and there it is, multiplying by 3/2. That's your joke. I don't even know what to tell you guys. It's so easy, that one. Moving on. We're almost done. Thank you, God. Remember, x is always your time, and then whatever else they give you is your y. Slope, remember, change in y over change in x, and that one I'm always going to put up the y's, which is 68 over the y value, I'm sorry, the x value of 136. So that one, I'm looking at the numbers here, it don't match up. So I basically need to kind of simplify it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the calculator and put 68 over 136, and that's it. I'm just going to simplify it for me and look for those numbers. 68 over 136. I'm going to type in 68 over 136, and there it is, 1/2. So it's going to be a change of y1, a run of 2. So let me come back over here. I don't know why I didn't even see that. It's like an easy one. So it's going to be 1/2. So again, this is my y value. This is your change in y. So if you want to look at it, you want to look for a y coordinate of 2, I'm sorry, 1, and an x of 2. So x of 2, see x going to 2, and a y going to the 1. So x of 2, y of 1. Wrong. X of 2, y of 1, and there's my answer. X of 2, y of 1, not even close. Okay, this stuff is pretty easy. You just pay attention. Did you work throughout the year? You're good. Varies directly does come out a lot. It's just random thing, and that means proportional. Once you see the word random, varies directly, proportional, you want to think of two equal fractions like this, all right? So let me come out here. The first number they gave me is 1,079 over 129.48. 129.48. And then the other one they gave me is 908, but let's come in here, kilowatts, and this is dollars. Then they give me 908 kilowatts, so that goes on top. Kilowatts, and then dollars on the bottom. We can just put X here. No, you basically want to come out here. I would do end salt. The truth and salt. So one, these numbers are nice, but no, and salt. I'm going to go back here. Menu 3, 1. I'll put a fraction here, and that's going to be equal to, hold on, 1079, 128 point, 129, I can see it, 548, 10 minus 908, 908 kilowatts. Okay, so we come back here, comma X. Okay, so 108.96, 108.96, 108.96, and there she is. Pretty easy, not too bad actually. Oh, last question. Thank you, Bob. So on this number right here, you basically want this side equal to this side. So look for this number together and look for these two numbers together. See, on the same side of the, I guess same sentence. How about that? Crystal reads 9, Crystal reads 9, 12 pages per hour. 12 pages per hour. That sounds good. 18 pages per hour. That's cool. Two different people, two different sides. I like that. How many hours actually would it take for Crystal and John to read the same hour wrong? Crystal paid a deposit of 19 plus $18 per hour. You see how these two together? Ouch. You want 19 and 12. Does what 19 and 12 are opposite here? And they need to be together on the same with the same person. You can kind of say. So here we're going to go with Crystal can make 18 per hour. I like that. 18 per hour. John can make 12 per hour. I like that right there. And John already has 19, so yeah, that's it. 19 and 12 go together. Right there, answer is. They're pretty easy, guys. They're not too hard at all.